Welcome to this tutorial on PowerShell ISE Debugger and Visual Debugging. The PowerShell Integrated Scripting Environment, or ISE, includes powerful visual debugging tools that make it easy to find and fix errors in your scripts. Visual debugging allows you to see exactly what's happening in your code as it runs, inspect variables in real time, and control the flow of execution. By mastering these debugging features, you'll be able to troubleshoot scripts more efficiently and write better PowerShell code. The ISE Debugger Interface consists of 4 main components. The script pane is where you write and edit your PowerShell code with syntax highlighting to make it easier to read. The console pane lets you execute commands and view output during debugging sessions. The variables panel is a powerful tool that allows you to inspect variable values in real time as your script executes. Finally, the call stack window helps you track the hierarchy of function calls, showing you how you arrived at the current execution point. Understanding these components is essential for effective debugging. PowerShell ISE supports 3 types of breakpoints that pause execution at strategic points in your code. Line breakpoints pause when a specific line of code is reached, making them perfect for stopping at key points in your script. Variable breakpoints pause execution whenever a particular variable's value changes, which is extremely useful for tracking down unexpected data modifications. Command breakpoints pause execution just before a specific command runs, allowing you to examine the state of your script before critical operations. Each breakpoint type serves a different debugging purpose, and you can use them together for comprehensive script analysis. Setting line breakpoints in ISE is quick and easy. There are 2 methods you can use. First, you can simply press the F9 key while your cursor is on the line where you want to pause execution. This toggles the breakpoint on or off. Alternatively, you can click on the desired line and select the toggle breakpoint option from the context menu. When a breakpoint is set, the line will be highlighted to show it's active. One important thing to remember: your script must be saved before you can set breakpoints. If you try to set breakpoints on an unsaved script, the option won't be available. The debug menu provides keyboard shortcuts that speed up your debugging workflow. Press F5 to run your script and start the debugging session. This executes your code until it hits a breakpoint or completes. F9 toggles breakpoints on and off for the current line, as mentioned earlier. To stop the debugger at any time, press Shift plus F5. This exits debug mode and returns you to normal editing. Finally, Control plus Shift plus D opens the call stack window, showing you the chain of function calls that led to the current point. Learning these shortcuts will make debugging much faster and more efficient. Stepping commands let you control execution flow line by line. Step into, activated with F11, executes the next line of code and enters any functions or scripts that are called, allowing you to dive deeper into the execution. Step over, using F10, executes the next line without entering into any function calls. This is useful when you want to skip over functions and continue debugging the main script. Step out, which is Shift plus F11, completes execution of the current function and returns to the calling code. These 3 stepping commands give you complete control over how you navigate through your code during debugging sessions. The Variables panel is one of the most valuable features for debugging. It allows you to inspect variable values live as you step through your script execution. You can see all variables currently in scope, including their names, types, and current values. This makes it instantly clear when a variable contains unexpected data or hasn't been initialized properly. As you step through your code, the Variables panel updates automatically, showing you exactly how your data changes with each line of execution. This real-time visibility is essential for spotting logic errors and understanding how your script processes data. The console pane supports interactive debugging commands that you can type while your script is paused. The letter C continues script execution from the current breakpoint until the next breakpoint or the end of the script. The letter S performs a step into operation, executing the next statement and entering any functions. The letter V executes a step over, running the next line without diving into function details. Finally, the letter K displays the current call stack, showing you the execution path. These single-letter commands provide quick access to debugging operations without needing to use the mouse or function keys. The call stack window is essential for understanding function execution hierarchy. It displays the complete chain of function calls that led to your current execution point. This is particularly valuable when debugging complex scripts with multiple nested functions. When an error occurs deep within a function call, the call stack shows you exactly how the code arrived there, making it much easier to trace the root cause. You can open the call stack window at any time by pressing Ctrl+Shift+D. Understanding the call stack helps you see the big picture of how your script's functions interact and call each other. Effective breakpoint management is important for smooth debugging sessions. To view all currently set breakpoints in your script, use the get-ps breakpoint command. This lists every breakpoint with its location and properties. When you're done debugging and want to remove all breakpoints at once, use the command get-ps breakpoint pipe remove-ps breakpoint. This cleans up all breakpoints in one operation. To stop the debugger and exit debug mode, use the debug menu and select Stop Debugger or press Shift+F5. Remember, you must stop the debugger before you can edit your script again. Let's put it all together with a practical debugging workflow. First, set breakpoints at key locations in your script where you want to examine execution. Focus on areas where you suspect problems or where complex logic occurs. Second, run your script by pressing F5 to start the debugging session. Execution will pause at your first breakpoint. Third, inspect variables in the Variables panel to check if they contain the expected values at that point. Fourth, step through your code using F10 for step over, F11 for step into, or Shift F11 for step out. This systematic approach helps you methodically identify and fix issues in your PowerShell scripts. Let's recap the key takeaways for mastering visual debugging in PowerShell ISE. Use breakpoints strategically to pause execution at important points in your code. Step through your code with F10 for step over, F11 for step into, and Shift+F11 for step out. Monitor your variables in real time using the Variables panel to catch unexpected value changes immediately. Debug efficiently with console Pane commands for quick navigation and inspection. These debugging skills will transform how you write and troubleshoot PowerShell scripts. With practice, you'll be able to identify and fix issues much faster. Happy debugging, and thank you for watching.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.